Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's my pleasure to welcome you wherever you might be watching me here. I remain Chigozendi, the host anchor here in this in-depth analysis where topical issues of concern, which I believe will interest you, and you also have opportunity to contribute or air your own opinion regarding these subtopical issues via the comment section. Once again, welcome to Core Web TV, where we have and we decimate dispense unbiased reportage of events, of course, airing the impulse of the masses as it is hot here in Nigeria. If you're watching us for the first time, please, you're welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscription button. Just give us a thumbs up, and of course, turn on the notification button. It's very important so that when next we upload our videos, you will get them in real time. Once again, thank you. The topical issues bordering on the state of the nation, Nigeria, and of course the agitators who are bent at and committed to that single cause of freedom. Of course, of recent, the Yoruba nation have written to the president demanding total separations. They have jettisoned the supposed restructuring that some we are just clamoring for. They say no more restructuring. We need an independent state of the Yoruba nation. Of course, the Biafrans have remained resolute, more determined than ever. Of course, according to the statement of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, we have crossed the Rubicon. Is a point of no return. And this has been expressed, maintained, and consolidated upon over the years. In most recent time, Simon Ekpa is in the front one line of this struggle. And this begins to raise several concerns. What are Nigerian government's interests in holding back a people that have made up their mind to go their separate ways, to decide their own future, political future, cultural heritage, and of course, preservation of their own posterity? That is the fundamental questions. It is very clear that the government of Nigeria have expended billions of dollars to make sure that they stop the agitators or silence them, but that's to no avail. Of course, casualties is being recorded from both sides, and that should have informed the Nigerian government to have a rethink that these people are determined, just as the scripture, which is the Holy Bible, one of the oldest book in history as of today, say that even when two people agree, you can't stop them. When the people agree in unity to a particular cause, you can't stop them. Even God cannot stop them. That's why God confused the language. But every attempt by the Nigerian government to, of course, sabotage the effort of these committed uh, freedom fighters have failed. Of course, the indiction of Mazen Nandikano was perceived to be the end of the struggle. But contrary to such opinion, they never knew that it's just the beginning and the consolidation of the Biafran struggle. Of course, Nigerians have learned the lessons that even in the absence of Mazen Nandikano, that the Biafran struggle has remained so strong, stronger than ever, getting more stamina, getting more momentum, getting more sympathies and support from international communities and from the locals. Of course, you've heard the Arewas on several occasions asking Nigerian government to let Biafra go, let them have their own state as they have proposed. But that seems not to have gone well with the Nigerian government, especially now that Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the president of Nigeria and the helm of affair. There have been several budget billions, of course, expended in procurement of ammunitions, of course, to support and to execute this war. What exactly are we fighting? It is time to begin to ask questions. Did Nigeria think, or Nigerian government think, they can win this war? Seeing the psychological war going on, both parties trying to get the confidence of the masses, but that to no avail. It is not it's immaterial as far as the masses are concerned. The truths are staring at us. Nigerians are hungry. Rather than spending, of course, the resources of this country to the welfare and betterment of Nigerians, even the military are complaining. Of most recent, two of the militaries were dismissed by the military headquarters, of course, for stealing cables in Dangote refinery. And when they were interrogated why were they, of course, indulge in such act, they said the money, the stipend they pay them as salary can no longer sustain them and their family. And yet, billions have been expended, budgeted for the procurement of weaponry at the disadvantage and expense of even the military personnel. It is quite sad. It's high time for the military, of course, hierarchies to begin to ask questions. Why should humongous budget be made for the procurement of these armories? Why the personnel are even neglected? One said in Brno that, of course, his 50,000 salary could not even transport him to see his home, to his families when he has some leave. But it's quite unfortunate, but billions have been expended. Having said that, well, it behoves on the Nigerian government to have a rethink. It's just a mere opinion, of course, in today's political rumbles. But how committed are these agitators, especially the Biafrans? Some are of the opinion that the Yoruba nation agitators are more or less just seeking for opportunity to cash out from the president, and that's after that, of course, they will back down. But to that of the Biafrans, you can see very clear the handwriting is on the wall. What could only pacify the Biafrans agitators, most especially heavily led by Prime Minister Mazis Simon Ekpa, is nothing but Biafra. Of course, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra has maintained his positions, however odious or exacerbating any condition. He said Biafra or dead. That will tell Nigerians clearly the position they maintain and they have, of course, expressed over the years.